Updates from Jacob Lazaro, who is also now covering the Robredo campaign. He is in the Robredo headquarters in Pasay City. Jacob, kamusta dyan?
Hi, Robbie. Hi, Gretchen. And right now, actually, um, earlier, well, let's start earlier, when the votes started to come in, the partial, unofficial, I'm hearing myself echo a little. Um, when I was hearing, when the partial, unofficial counting began to come in, the uh, the campaign people here had their eyes glued to the screen, watching as when there was still like 500,000 gap between Marcos and Robredo. During that point, they still had hope. Maybe, she would be able to catch up. Then it became 1 million, 7 million. And when it, surpassed 10 million, nobody even bothered to look at the screen anymore. During that point, I think many of the people here were resigned to the fact that it was not really a win for them. And for a good hour, really, there was not really silence, but quietness. You could hear people um, whisper, some were crying, and a lot of the young people who were volunteering here, uh, they felt bad about the future. That's what they said, of the future of their country, because uh, their bet lost, and the one that they didn't really like was the one that won. But then after that hour, we suddenly heard on the other side, because we're in the media side, and then there's the camp side where the lawyers for Lenny and everyone else. Um, we heard from the media side that they were playing Rosas, of the Lenny camp. And then after that, they played Liwanag sa Dilim. And then you could almost hear them partying as if it was a victory for the Lenny and for Lenny and Kiko. So during that point, I think they had accepted the results. And to be fair, I think this is something that they saw in advance. But instead of wallowing in their sadness, they chose to uh, you know uh, pat each other on the back for all of their hard work. And as Robredo said earlier, she's happy and she's at peace, not necessarily because she won or she knows she will win or she will lose, but because uh, she's happy to have been able to run. And as she said earlier, what they achieved in this campaign, the volunteerism, the people's campaign that they call, achieved way more than they expected. So I think her supporters, her people here in the headquarters, had the same sentiments. Robbie, Gretchen.
Jacob, meron din bang mga pumupunta dyan na supporters? Because we're seeing on the other camp of Ferdinand Marcos Jr., we have supporters coming over to his headquarters. Dyan din ba, meron bang mga pumupunta na para sabayan, damayan itong kampo ni VP Lenny?
Wala naman, walang ganung klaseng support na dumating dito. Hindi rin kasi siya para bang hindi rin kasi announced publicly yung headquarters. I think this was only na heads up lang kami mga media dito sa campaign people. Tsaka wala ka namang makikita malaking big Lenny tarpaulin headquarters dito. So I don't think people really know that we're here.
Jacob, one quick question lang. Are we expecting a message from Ms. Lenny Robredo, Vice President Lenny Robredo, this evening?
Actually, Robbie, yun na nga yung hinihintay natin, no? If we're going to get a concession speech or anything else, like what's their plan? Will there be any legal actions given all of the malfunctions of the vote counting machine? That's something that we have yet to have any update. But according from the lawyer, Attorney Romy Macalintal, he himself will not be giving any statement today. And for the whole day of the election day, he's been the one acting as the spokesperson. But he confirmed he will not be giving any speech. As for Robredo herself, we have yet to receive any update if she will be saying anything tonight or tomorrow, or if she will be coming back tomorrow or tonight. So that's something that we are still waiting for.
Okay, maraming salamat, Jacob Lazaro.